Recording, y'all. Sorry about that. I'm recording on my Zoom as well. Happy 35th birth, 35th. Why can't I say that? 35th. Eight. Happy abundance here for you. I'm just gonna say that. Happy abundance here for you. Okay, so happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday. And to anyone else having a birthday this month, happy birthday. I love you. Anyone else having a birthday this year, happy birthday, I love you. So take a deep breath in. And once again, we're going to allow light language to activate beautiful coded light within us. Meaning, a lot of times we walk around with dormant light. When we walk around with dormant light, we can choose to live in more of a denser mind, denser frequency. So the, idea behind the series of Wake Up with Light Language is really here to activate your light in the morning or wherever you are in the world, just so that you can live in a higher vibrational mind and you can really see the potential and possibility that is available for you. So, first thing I'm going to have you do is we're going to drop into our heart. So, just take a moment, place one hand over your heart, place one hand over your solar plex, right in the middle of your stomach. And let's just breathe. We're going to take 5 beautiful deep breaths in just to ground into our body because our body is amazing. And take a deep breath in and let it go. Yes, I know, cash money. Take another deep breath in and let it go. Take another deep breath in and let it go. With every breath in and out, just anchoring deeper into your body, anchoring deeper into your heart, just allowing yourself to be present and grounded here on earth because earth has so much to offer you. But when we're ungrounded, we can't even see the possibility or the potential. So let's take another deep breath in and just hold that breath there. And feel that shift, feel that instant shift in your vibration. I love that I'm literally seeing so many old faces in here. It makes me so happy. Hello, Gabby. Hello, my love. So, once again, we're just bringing in that light into your field. And I'm going to walk you through this so that, you know, you don't have to wait for me to do a live with you. You can actually do it yourself. So the first thing that we're going to look at is your light body. And our light body it's a frequency, it's a vibration, and it actually really helps us create a higher vibrational mind or hold a denser mind. So I just want you to tune into your light body. And just from like 1 to 10, 10 meaning your light body is fully activated, fully lit up, or 1 meaning your light body is not so active. So right now my light body is at an 8. So just drop into the chat, where is your light body right now, so that you can understand, right? So there have been days when I was going through a purge and my light body felt like it was at a 2, and those days felt really hard. Those days felt a little frustrating. Those days, I wasn't as grounded, right? So just tune into your light body and just drop into the chat if you're at a 10, 7, 6, 5, 4, 1, wherever you are. We're just meeting you right there. And we're going to do a nice activation on your light body. Okay, so we have 8, 6, 5. Thank you for being. I love people that are interactive because it's beautiful to be interactive. Okay, so we have a 2, right? And once again, all these numbers are just your starting point. So let's activate your light body. Take a deep breath in. Let it go. Shuya Maya Haya. Requesting that all the beautiful divine beings of light here and watching the replay, allowing their light bodies to activate to 100% and above. Asking God, Source, Universe of all there is to fill up their light bodies with iridescent divine source white light right here, right now. Allowing that stagnant energy to be released physically, emotionally, spiritually, mentally. Udraya madrashya katara tra tra treya nunudrashya tra kaya tra kaishya tra kaishi. Shurayana kaya trumudraya tra kaishi. Shu 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 shu. And you can just say out loud. And if you're not sure, it's okay. I now allow my light body to activate to 100% and above and beyond. I now invite my light body to activate to 100% and beyond. Phew. Beautiful. Let's ground your energy down because I can already feel some of your like, "Woo." When we hold this much light, it's so important to ground. Bringing grounding energy from divine Mother Earth, bringing that beautiful grounding energy down. Taking a deep breath into this light body. Hi, amore, hi, amore, hi, amore, hi. So just filling into your light body now, you can do another check-in, like where am I at? Feel free to drop it in the chat. And then, tune into what's the difference. Tune into you came in this live at 8 a.m. or wherever you are in the beautiful world. What's the different shift that you're already feeling? Is your mind feeling more expansive? Are you feeling, more energetic? Are you feeling more open to grow, evolve, and expand? Are you feeling happier? Tune into your energy. And the reason why I invite you to do this, it's not just for the live, it's for you to live a higher vibrational life. Because a lot of times we walk around in such an unconscious state. We walk around in such an unconscious state. And when we walk around in an unconscious state, we're not really allowing all the fruits that the universe has to offer us to be received. So the more that we walk around in a conscious state and we know what's going on energetically, physically, mentally, emotionally, spiritually, right? We even know, we see our environment and we're not just there. We're like actually co-creating to make sure our environment is feeling good for us, meaning the people we're surrounding ourselves with, the partners that we have, right? The up and the up. It's really making a beautiful dynamic choice to grow, to evolve, and expand. And let me give you a little story behind this because I'm not perfect over here. And the transition, there's a lot of transitions in my life. So today I was like, I thought about this idea. I was like, Soul, what should we do to offer, expansion to the collective? And something popped in my mind, wake up with light language. And I was like, wake up with light language. I'm not functioning before like 10 or 11. You want me to be up at 8 a.m. This is crazy, right? Even though back in the day I was a 6 a.m. girl. I still wake up early, but like I'll do all my meditation and workout and things of that sort. So I don't really do things like this prior to like 11, 12 o'clock. Let's be real. So I said, but I was like, you know what? It'd be really amazing for people to be able to tap into light language before their day starts or when their day is starting so that they can feel the really high vibrational light boost, right? So I called myself forward with this, right? So it's looking at your life of like, if you have a goal, and one of my goals is to make light language so infamous in the world for everyone to receive it because it's so fucking amazing. But if I'm not showing up for my goal, I'm not showing up for my goal, right? So and this is conscious. When you're in your conscious mind and you have goals, you're more likely to actually go through and achieve your goals. When you're in an unconscious state, you're like, "Oh, I can do it next week. It's fine. It's not a big deal." And then next week becomes 365 days later, and you're like, "Damn, if I would have started that 365 days ago, right? I would be at a different point." And you know what? Divine timing, right? But it's also knowing that in order to really invite the highest vibrational shifts and timelines, it's coming into a conscious state and being aware of your goals and being aware of, how you're showing up in the world, not only for just other people, but for yourself mainly. Because no matter what, we're all a unique soul that has come here to elevate and expand in our divine vessels, aka bodies, right? And we all have these soul goals. Like, so I know my soul goal is to make light language really, famous and expansive, help other people activate their light language and soar, help people heal, help people, travel the world and meet their soul family, right? That's why I started my events. That's why I have my academy. That's why I have my one-to-one calls and my programs and services because I am in sync with my soul path, right? So when we come more into an active light body, and today's going to be more about the light body focus. When we come into an active light body, when we look at a light body that is any, 5% and lower, like 5 and lower, we're more dense. It's like we're kind of sludging away. Life feels hard. Life feels intense. Life feels not exciting. But when we can actively choose to activate our light bodies every single day, right? We come into this vibration of like, damn, no matter what's going on in my life, I got this. And not only do I have this, but I have so much support around me, right? How is all this sitting with you? Let me know in the chats what's coming up for you. Just take a tune into your light body, tune into your conscious mind, subconscious mind, and just what's coming up for you, and I invite you to bring this real raw answer because what I'm going to do is the first like 10, 15 minutes, we're going to do a beautiful activation energetically. So today was our light body activation. And then the last 5 to 10 minutes, we're going to do questions. So if you, that was so weird. We're going to do questions. That was funny. That cracked me up. So, what is your particular question right now in your life? If you have something that you're going through, and we're going to bring it back to your light body, and we're going to bring it back to really the connection with your internal light. So, if you have a question specifically for your journey that you would love to, me to hold space for, my beautiful divine team of angels and galactic beings of light and God source universe of all there is, and dragons and ascended masters. I got a big team, y'all. Drop it in the chat. So perfect midnight light beacon. Ooh, okay, we got some like midnight light beacons. I like that. Buzzing in my body, tingling, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. And for those of you that are denying this light body activation, I am just calling you forward because it is 100% safe for you to live in a high vibrational expansion of light and love. But this is another thing, and this is real. There are frequencies that we're co-creating with. It could be ancestral, it could be of just what we've experienced in this life where we don't feel worthy, we don't feel deserving. So getting an activation on our light body to become 100% more love and light, we don't feel worthy of it. So we actually deny it. Like I have been in session with people like doing one-to-one calls and I'm doing abundance, activations. And they're literally rebelling from me. And I'm like, you need to stop. I love you, but you need to stop. You are worthy and deserving of this. But there's something inside of them that's saying, I'm not worthy of this. I'm not deserving of this. I can't have this. So they tend to rebel from it. Right. So I invite you not to rebel from these beautiful activations that I put out in the world or that you receive. If you have anyone that you're working with energetically, make sure that you're setting the intention. I love you, Cash Money. You can say that too. I love you, Cash Money. You want to come up? Come on. Come on, baby. Jump up. Jump up. Good boy. You want to say hello? You want to say everybody, make sure that you activate your light body because it's important, right? It's important. It's important. So once again, just tuning in and just really setting that intention. I am open to live in a highly activated light body. I am open to live in a highly activated light body. And what happens, Cash Money, yes, hi, Cash Money. Whoop, whoop, whoop. What happens is, and once again, if you have questions for your own personal journey, make sure you drop them in the chat. And there's not any particular, it's kind of open forum right now. So if you want some support right now, this is the beautiful space. Cash Money says hi. He's such a weirdo. I love him. Yes. So going back to the light body, going back to light language. Today, what we did for you is we brought in really high vibrational soul codes. That's all we did. We brought in beautiful soul codes to activate your light body so that you can sit in more of a higher vibrational mind. Beautiful. Thank you. Which is funny because I literally brought some today. I was like, I'm going to bring a plethora of things because I wanted to show you some things that you can use. That's just, not when we have like I'm a healer, so I can do this on myself. I know everyone's a healer in their own way, but everyone is not educated to the point that I am. I definitely get that. So I wanted to bring some resources that are really easy for you to help you ground. Some that I love is oils, right? Oils. When I was living in Bali, I was so ungrounded. So I literally bought a grounding oil. This is actually one of my besties. She has her own oil line. So this one is all about like soul growth and soul expansion and channeling and all the things, but I also have another one that's all about grounding. So oils, what you can do is just pop it on here, pop it in your heart. I'm grounded in my heart, right? Everyone say that out loud. I am grounded in my heart. Beautiful. Also, you probably see me wearing this bad boy Healy. You know, it honestly took me 2 to 3 years to buy this thing, and I would just kind of, I watched it, I talked to other people that had it, and then finally I was like, "Team," they're like, "Yeah, please get it." So I was going through these crazy upgrades, so I ended up getting this Healy, and this has been so supportive for me. I do a lot of chakra grounding with it. I do a lot of lymphatic, oh, cash money. That's my cat. I do a lot of just like chakra grounding, a lot of energetics, a lot of coherence. Like it is a beautiful device that you can use to help you really live at a higher capacity on earth and to maintain your energy. So this is something else that I recommend. I also recommend sprays, grounding spray. I don't make sprays in bulk, but I do make individual sprays. So if you would like your own soul activated spray to help you, then definitely send me a message and we can get one made up for you and sent out. This particular spray for me is a grounding spray. It's all about abundance. It's all about infusing my light body with high vibrational codes. So every time I spray it, it's like a beautiful breath of fresh air, right? Because it's, we live in the world we live in, and sometimes we're around really beautiful spaces that are so abundant and so expansive, and sometimes we're around spaces that just don't feel that high vibrational. So having a it feels so good. And that's what it does. Every time I spray it, it's like a beautiful, invigorating spray. So if you do desire your own personal infused spray, definitely send me a message and we can get that made up for you. And the way that I do it, it's all coded in light language and quantum healing. So it's really healing for you. Another thing is the simple thing of placing your hand over your heart. I am grounded in my body. I am grounded here on earth. I am grounded in my body. I am grounded here on earth. That is phenomenal. Meditating is phenomenal. Breath work, tapping, all the things to bring you back to your body, walking outside, really paying attention, not just walking outside with your music and, meditations and things, but actually like physically like hug a tree, y'all, touch a tree, smell a flower, like really be out and talk to Mother Earth. Thank you, Mother Earth. Mother Earth, please help me ground. You can also ask her to help you ground. So those are some things that you can do. And also plants, obviously. Um, Candles. I haven't, my candle line is sold out at the moment, but um candles, grounding candles, you can find them. They're really powerful just to like light up. Yes. Be a good boy. Be a good boy. Okay, so those are some things that you can help ground yourself. And then I also use my water bottle. This one's infused with light language. So this one is activated for abundance, soul growth, wealth, expansion. It's layered, it's 3 layers of activation. So the last layer is whatever your intention is. And these are my water bottles that I do sell. So they are on my bio link. And it says, I am wildly worthy, I am wildly successful, and I am wildly abundant. So these are the things that I kind of use to ground myself. And I will tell you, the other day I was going through a purge and my body felt like it just felt dense and funky. And then I started drinking out of this bottle. Game changer. Game changer. So I also someone just purchased the bottle and they sent me a testimonial and I was like, "How are you feeling?" And she was like, "I feel so bougie drinking out of the bottle." Yeah. I would like an oil blend and spray. Yeah. So definitely just send me a DM. And the way that I do it, it's all channeled. It's all channeled. So I'll kind of tune into your vibration, your energy, and what is really going to support you, even the types of oils that are going to support you within the spray. And we'll get it out. It's all to your unique expansion. I love it. Okay, thank you. I am in a transitional period and I have these different paths I'm working on and navigating it all. I am working on accessing my light language and healing modalities for myself and others. It's so funny because even before I read that, the first thing that was like light language, that's where it's at. Literally, before I even saw light language, it was like light language. That's where you're at. And the beautiful thing is when you are ready to activate light language and expand, the universe will show you in every single way. You're ready. You're so ready to bring it online. You're so ready to accept your soul, literally, you're so ready. Your soul is so ready to bring it online and expand with it. So, for anyone that's trying to actively, bring light language online, what I do is what I say is obviously I run my academy and I have my single sessions too. But beyond that, take time to meditate, whether it be 5, 10 minutes every single day. Just take time to meditate, even when you're active in light language. Take time to meditate and set the intention. I am activating my light language at a higher capacity. And what's going to happen is you're going to start downloading more codes. Your body's going to be more prepared to receive light language, speak light language, and however you choose to grow with light language. Yeah, taking time to meditate. And also what happens here is um we have soul abundance. We have soul wealth. We have soul prosperity. We have soul money. So if you start saying, I'm ready to activate my soul light language, then you're also going into this stage of activating your soul abundance as well. And that's the same thing that happened to me. Same thing that happened to me. So take a deep breath in, take a little spray. Ooh, this one's really amazing though. And I'm just telling you, like, having these types of things in your life, like you can even feel like my friend that made this, she is like literal Mother Earth on Earth. Yeah. The Academy is amazing. Oh, I love it. Yes, 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 yes. Yes, 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 yes. Yes, Academy is amazing. I'm like a little taken back. I never expected to teach light language ever until one of my mentors told me, it's time to teach light language. And I was like, oh, really? Really? But just the way that the Light Language Academy has grown, starting from just 1-to-one sessions to a mastermind to a whole ass academy, like limitless. You and your soul growth are limitless, and a lot of the beautiful souls that are going through the Light Language Academy, you're also here to open up your version of a academy or a collective. So please know it's not just me. You come through the academy, you're like, Melissa, I'm ready to birth my light language, whatever it is. I'm like, go for it, do it. I don't want to just do this by myself. I want more beautiful souls talking about light language. The other day I did this meditation with myself and I was like sitting down and I'm calling in more beautiful souls to speak light language and activate their light language. And I was sitting there and I was like, wow, think of this, calling in, 100 more light language souls to come through the academy. And I was sitting there and I was like, what would that mean for the world? And it was just like, and I was like, okay, well, what would that mean for them? Okay, whoo. Okay, well, what would that mean for their clients? Okay, whoo. Okay, what would that mean for their family? Okay, whoo. And it was just like this beautiful, you know, acknowledgement that everything's a ripple effect. Everything's always a ripple effect. So please know that, when you're being called to light language, you're being called to activate your abundance, you're being called to channel, you're being called to raise your vibration. It's for the higher good of all. It's not just for ourselves, right? If I never went on this path, we wouldn't be sitting here at 8 a.m. in the morning or at midnight, wherever you are, right? So me choosing my soul path is the greater good for all of us. So you know, this is something that I learned early on was, Melissa, get yourself out of the way, right? Those days when I didn't want to wake up, because there were days, like, don't get up. But I was like, but how could this help someone? What if you help 10 people today have a better day? What if you helped 100 people have a better day? What if you help, 200 people have a better day? What if you helped 1,000 people have a better day? Like, wouldn't it be great? And I'm like, fuck yeah, it would be great. So, it's another invitation to get out of your way because we get so into our story of like, oh my God, what are people going to think of me? How are people going to judge me? But it's like, well, what about how am I going to think about myself when I'm creating all these amazing programs and services and offers and I'm really choosing to activate and expand and achieve my goals, and because I'm achieving my goals, so many other people are achieving their goals and we're creating this beautiful delicious ripple effect, right? It's tuning into the greater good of all. Like, even if you're manifesting money, say you're like, oh my God, Melissa, I'm ready for my, $20,000 months. You're not just manifesting them for yourself, you're manifesting them for yourself, your family, if you have clients, right? Everyone is going to be able to see you grow, evolve, and expand, and it's going to inspire other people. And other people are going to inspire other people. And then all of a sudden, we're living in a world where people are actually happy. People are actually being taken care of, have food, have housing, have clothes, have health insurance, right? It's the greater impact that we're here to achieve. So that's just a divine reminder that, whatever, well, however you show up in the world, it's not just for ourselves. And then the last thing I'll say is, when I moved to South Korea in 2013, 2014, somewhere around there weren't a lot of black people out there. And honestly, I'll be so open. When I would talk to these recruiting agencies and it was taking me longer to get a job, one person literally asked me, do you know why it's taking you longer to get a job? And I literally said to them, yes, because I am African American. Because in Korea, they wanted, teachers that were blonde and blue eyes. That's what they desired because that's what they saw on TV, right? That's what they saw, the American dream, the English dream, right? So for me, when I went to South Korea and I got my job, I had people staring at me and da 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 da. Nothing really bad happened at all. But I chose to be an individual that was like, you know what? I might be the first African American you ever see, you ever interact with. So it's going to be damn amazing. It's going to be damn good. It's going to be damn expansive, right? So the thing is, I was the first African American teacher that my first academy hired. And then after I left that academy and moved to another city, she hired another African American because I made such a brilliant, immaculate staple. But I did, right? So, no matter who you are, no matter what you look like, no matter what culture you come from, represent something that you would want to see, right? Represent some, if you're coaching and you're mentoring, then be that coach, guide, and mentor that you would want to see, right? Show up. It's not just showing up for that 20-minute call or this and not, no, show up in your highest version of yourself. And this is why I always joke around. I'm like, y'all, if there is a camera that could follow me around, which I know I could make my own videos, but I'm like, it's so important for people to see beyond the 20 minutes, beyond the one-to-one calls, beyond the academy, because a lot of people do not dedicate themselves. And the dedication is where the growth is. That's where the growth is. That's where the magic happens, right? If you look around my room, I have books, I have journals, I have like so much stuff around my place. If you look in my portals, I have academies and courses, and I have so much because I wanted to grow. I wanted to evolve. I wanted to meet a really higher vibrational version of myself. And I wanted to understand, even last night before I was going to sleep, I opened up two of my Abraham Hicks books. I opened up the book around frequency, and I opened up the book around the vortex. And even just taking time to read books like that is, oh my gosh, I'm at the point where I'm stepping fully and unapologetically into healing leadership. Yes, I love it. I love it. I love it. Can we get a recommended reading list? Oh, you're so sweet. Well, the first thing that I want to say, if you are here to speak light language or be a quantum healer, make sure that you check out We Are the Octurians. We Are the Octurians. I think I have another book here. We Are the Octurians. Avi, the Sophia Code. So, Above and Beyond, this was actually one of my clients' books. When she came to me, she didn't know she was a channel, she didn't know she was a healer, she didn't know any of that. This is what happened after we had our one-to-one soul blueprint reading. This is what happens. And it's funny, my name is actually in the book. There's actually a gratitude for me in here. So, what other books do I have around? Yeah, Frequency by Abraham Hicks, as well as The Vortex. um, Ask and It's Given, I think, by Abraham Hicks. I have books everywhere. But those are some that I really recommend. Honestly, I would start with We Are the Octurians, especially if you are any type of healer, if you feel like you are a leader, doesn't even matter if you're not quote unquote, I'm a healer in this lifetime. You just get this really deeper understanding of who we are as star seeds and what we came here to birth, and the support that's out within the galaxy and the stars and all the things. But yeah. Also, this one is by Marie Fleming Grant. Okay. And it's so funny because this is so beautiful, because not only did she start writing books after she got activated and expanded, her husband started to write books. Yes. So I'm telling you, what is available for you is magical. So if you are really in a space of wanting some divine clarity, book a soul blueprint reading with me. If you feel like you're just kind of more stagnant and you're like, I don't really know where to go from here, Melissa, book a soul blueprint reading with me. If you know that it's energetic and you're having a lot of energetic blocks in your current pathway timeline, I'm going to give you two. Either book the light language spinal session, which is really phenomenal, and the next one is the receptivity to receiving. Because a lot of us are blocking receiving. So it's important to make sure you're always activating that receiving until you're continuously grounded into. What was the rest? Above and Beyond, this one? Is this what you're talking about? Or the other books? If you're looking for that one, it's Above and Beyond. The Sophia Code, Frequency, We Are the Octurians. Um, yeah, those are some of the main ones that I recommend. I've read a plethora, y'all. I have so many books, and it's good. It's good. So, with that said, drink your water today. I will be back tomorrow, but tomorrow I'll be back at nighttime because I'm going to do a live with a beautiful soul, another beautiful soul that had a soul blueprint reading with me many freaking years ago. And now the soul is crushing it. So we're going to do a live together tomorrow. The time is 5 p.m. PST time. He is in Australia. So pay attention if you want to jump on that live. And then on Wednesday, we'll be back to Wake Up with Light Language. On Thursday, I'm going to do more of like a nighttime light language. So, like, breathe with light language. It's going to be more of like a calm down. And then on Friday, we'll be back with Wake Up with Light Language. So, make sure you come, hang out. Feel free to send me your takeaways. Tune in. The last thing I'll invite you to do is tune in throughout the day. Pay attention to your energy. And if your energy feels like really high vibrational and massive and amazing, yes. If it feels dense at any time, choose a different story. I choose to experience, my emotional state being of 100% love, light, and above. I choose to experience my current reality feeling loving and high vibrational, happy, joyful. You are the creator of your life. So you choose it. You do the damn thing. I love you. Have a beautiful and blessed day. Mwah! Bye, my loves. Bye, my loves.